Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's Siouxland Conference doubleheader between the George Little Rock Mustangs and your Central Lyon Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I will be joined shortly by high school principal Jason Engelman as we are on the call tonight for this doubleheader. The last regular season conference game for the girls tonight. Boys, Central Lyon boys will finish up on Friday. This is the last regular season game for the George Little Rock boys as well tonight, as the postseason starts next week for everyone. Actually, Thursday for George Little Rock girls, but the other three will start next week. Let's take a look at some stats for these two teams. George Little Rock girls coming tonight 0-20 overall, 0-17 in the Siouxland Conference. Lions, on the other hand, are 18-2 overall and 15-2 in Siouxland Conference play. The Mustangs average 29.4 points per game, shoot 25% from the field, average 26.9 rebounds per game, 7.3 assists, and 8 steals. They also shoot 49% from the free throw line and average 20.7 turnovers. The Lions, on the other hand, average 61.4 points per game, shoot 47% from the field. They average 30.5 rebounds, 15.4 assists, 12.8 steals per game. The Lions also shoot 63% from the free throw line, and they average 10.3 turnovers per game. Earlier today, Coach Heather Grafing and I sat down to talk a little bit about last night's game versus West Lyon, and then the matchup for tonight with George Little Rock. We'll have that interview now. We are being joined now by Central Lyon girls head coach Heather Grafing. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet. Good to be here.
Well, Coach, let's start talking about last night. Tough game with West Lyon.
Yeah.
Obviously a very good team, the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A. Tell us a little bit about how that game went.
You know, when you play really good teams, you got to have, all cylinders. We got to be firing. I thought in the first half we did a really good job. Obviously, Meyer.
After a long day.
We are being joined now by Central Lyon girls head coach Heather Grafing. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet. Good to be here.
Well, Coach, let's start talking about last night. Tough game with West Lyon.
Yeah.
Obviously a very good team, the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A. Tell us a little bit about how that game went.
When you play really good teams, you got to have, all cylinders. We got to be firing. I thought in the first half we did a really good job. Obviously, Meyer, they stretch you defensively. They stretch you so thin just because you have to have so much attention on Meyer. And, the girls around her, they've read off of that, and they cut, and they do really good things. And Meyer, it's not just about her scoring, but, she can see right over top of defenses, and she was finding her teammates, and to their credit, they were hitting the shots. So the first half I didn't think we did too bad, but, really it came down to, I think, just the rebounding, their second chance opportunities, and they made good on a lot of those. And so rebounding is definitely something that we didn't do very well. Offensively, when we were attacking and being aggressive, things looked pretty good, and then we got a little passive. And those are all things, those are lessons we can learn, and those can help us win games, hopefully, in the postseason. Yeah,
they, West Lyon, give all credit to them. They shot well from the field.
Yep.
Like you said, Brooklyn Meyer, a force, and didn't score all that much, a little under her season average, which probably if you would have said she was not going to get her season average before the game, you'd be like, all right,
that's a
great thing for us. But the other girls played well, and all credit to them. And congratulations to them on the Siouxland title, the first one in 24 years, I believe, or 23 years for West Lyon.
Is it?
Yeah, in 1999.
Oh, wow.
We looked that up during the game last night to see. But
they definitely are very good. I mean, they're ranked where they're at, and they had the season they had. They're a very good team. Definitely hats off. Congrats to them.
All right, so moving on to tonight, we have our last Siouxland Conference our last regular conference game, our last Siouxland Conference game, as George Little Rock will come to Rock Rapids tonight to end the season. Lions able to get the victory over in George earlier this season at the beginning of right after break, I believe, is when we were over there.
Yep.
What do we expect to see from the Mustangs?
This is time of year. It's really about what we're going to do. We want to be playing our best basketball, after we get done with that game tonight. We want to walk off the floor and feel like we're ready for postseason. So it really is going to be, for us, our focus is really on what we're going to do. George Rock's a team they're a scrappy team. They're going to come out and they're going to play hard. The target's always on our back, and maybe after losing last night, they see an opportunity to kind of kick us while we're down. But I'm anxious to see how the girls are going to respond after last night. The locker room after the game last night. The girls understood, like, we got to be better in certain areas. They weren't panicking. They weren't, they know they're a good team. They know, but we have to, get a little bit better. So tonight we want to just come out in the areas that we didn't do well in last night. We want to make sure that we're doing better in those to go into postseason.
Yeah, George Little Rock, a little bit different team. I think maybe, if I remember correctly, they were missing one or two girls the first time we played them. I believe the Odin's girl might have been out.
That could have been. I can't remember.
I think one of their two, I think, was out when we played them the first time. So a little bit different lineup, obviously. But like you said, after the game tonight, the season's over. The regular season's over, and really the season's over, and the real
the next season starts.
The next season starts, and that's something you have to have a good mentality for. We'll have a bye for the first round, so we'll get a full week of rest and get to go down and probably watch the two teams that we're going to play on Saturday. As I saw that Western Christian was sitting just right next to us last night, and watching the game here, as I think we might have been the only game
around the area,
in the whole area that was going on. You could tell that. I mean, the gym was full just with Central Lyon and West Lyon fans, but I did see a few non-partisan or bipartisan, however you say that word. That's we're here watching the games last night. But yeah, we'll move into the postseason a week from tonight versus the winner of Lawton Bronson and Western Christian. So, like you said, we'll hopefully be ready to play after tonight and continue on for a good postseason run.
That's what it really comes down to. We've had a great regular season. Hopefully we can play well tonight and give us a little momentum going back into that. But really, we've talked for a long time about the girls, how it is really a whole new season. And the lessons that we've learned in these first 21 games, now it's time to put them to the test. And so, we're anxious for that, but we want to play well tonight. And truly, these kids really do approach it one game at a time. So Saturday, as a team, we're going to go down to Lawton. We're going to go watch Western and Lawton, both good teams. Western's a team's been a little streaky, but they play really well against good teams. And so, we're going to watch them. We don't know a lot about Lawton, so we're going to go and learn about them. And whoever we have to play, honestly, it doesn't matter. We just got to show up, regardless of who's across from us. We just have to show up and play hard.
That's right, and especially when it comes to this part of the season, it does start to think you have to almost think of it in two seasons, as it does kind of drag out a little bit, because you're used to playing Tuesday, Friday at a minimum during these first few, and then you go Tuesday, Friday, then you have play till Wednesday, then you have if you're so fortunate to make it, you have 10 days off between, or not 10 days off, but you have a week off in between, and so it seems like things just get stretched out, which can be good, obviously, if you're for preparation, but also when you're in a routine, it does. It's a little different.
We're really looking forward to, though. After tonight, we're gonna get a little bit of a break. We've got some kids that just need a rest right now. We got some knees and ankles and things. And so we're really fortunate that we have an opportunity to do that. And so, the girls will stay focused. We've talked before, too. A lot of these kids have been there. We've got a lot of seniors on the squad. But, when you get into this second season, into this postseason, there's just a whole new energy. And so, we'll be excited. We're going to finish strong tonight, and then we're going to, try to get some rest in, and then we're going to be ready for that second season.
All right. Well, Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking some time to join us today.
You bet. Thanks.
You bet. We'll be back with more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility. Hello healthy. Hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. and you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Rock Rapids as we are getting set here for tip-off. I want to thank Coach Grafing for taking some time out of her day this morning to talk about the loss last night and tonight's matchup. Tough one last night, but Lions looking to rebound here tonight and close out the regular season with a win. Stay tuned at halftime. We will have Mrs. Christensen, our FCS teacher, to talk about the FCCLA chapter here at Central Lyon and also talk about the Atlas Drive donation drive that is going on this evening here at Central Lyon. Let's take a look at the last 5 games for both of these teams. George Little Rock 0-5. They have losses at home to Rock Valley, MOC Floyd Valley, Harris Lake Park, and Okoboji, and a loss on the road to Sibley Ocheyedan. They have had quite the home stand. I think they played like 5 of the last 6 games at home to finish out this season. Central Lyon, on the other hand, is 4-1. They have wins at home, 1 win at home versus Boyden Hall, and then 3 wins on the road, Sibley Ocheyedan, MOC Floyd Valley, and Okoboji. And then last night's lone loss in the last 5 games was right here in Rock Rapids versus West Lyon, a 60-39 loss. Lions unable to avenge the earlier season loss to West Lyon as the only blight on the Lions' record. Those 2 losses both to West Lyon. Looking at the series history, Central Lyon has won 12 games in a row, including the first matchup of this earlier this season. That was a 76-36 score. And if we take a look at the Siouxland Conference standings, the Lions sit squarely in second place after West Lyon clinched the title last night. No matter what happens tonight, West Lyon will be Siouxland Conference champions. First time since 1999, where they had a share of the title, and their first outright title since 1998. So congratulations to the Wildcats, as they are the 2021-2022 champs. Looking at some rankings, Central Lyon is ranked number 3 in Class 2A. Sibley Ocheyedan also ranked in Class 2A. They are ranked 5th, and West Lyon is ranked number 2 in Class 3A. Let's take a look at the key players for tonight's game. First up for George Little Rock, we are going with senior number 3, Callie Mater. Mater is averaging 7.5 points per game, shoots 26% from the field. She averages 3.4 rebounds, 0.8 assists, and 0.9 steals per game. She is the team leader in scoring. For the Lions, we're going to go with junior number 10, Addison Klosterber. Addison is averaging 13.6 points per game, shoots 42% from the field, averages 4.4 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 1.9 steals per game. Klosterber is the team's leading scorer and is also 3rd in rebounds. Getting ready now for the starting lineups. George Little Rock is head coach is Coach Reed Gertis, and the Lions coach is Coach Heather Grafing. Starting lineups, we will start with George Little Rock. George Little Rock's starting lineup is going to look like this. Number 1, senior Emerson Netton. Number 3, senior Callie Mater. Number 4, senior Shaylin Denikis. Number 20, sophomore Taryn Odens. And number 21, sophomore Cami Gherkin. For the Lions, their starting lineup looks like this. Number 2, a junior Afton Schlumbum. Number 10, a junior Addison Klosterber. Number 20, senior Reagan Van Wy. Number 24, senior Kaylee Davis. And number 40, sophomore Desta Hugendorn. Mater is a team leader in scoring. Second for the Mustangs is Taryn Odens. Third is Emerson Netton. Lions are led in scoring by Klostmore. Second in scoring is Hugendorn, and third in scoring is Reagan Van Wy. We're going to step away here for just a second as we get ready for the national anthem here on the CL Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Here's to welcoming moments.
DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and, of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin and Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids for the start of this game. National anthem was sung by the Central Lyon Jazz Choir as they were at their state contest just last night, received a Division I rating, so congratulations to them. Joined now by Central Lyon High School principal, Mr. Jason Engelman.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Cruz.
You bet. Good to be back here in the booth.
Yeah, it was just what, last night?
Just about 24 hours ago. After we had 2 weeks off, basically, now we're back-to-back nights.
There we go. Good set play by the Lions right off the bat.
Good use of trying to get Desta Hugendorn involved early. I know Coach Grafing that was going to be kind of a point of emphasis, is to get Hugendorn going.
Steal in the corner by Davis as she took it away from Mater. Hugendorn has it stolen by number 21. Gherkin comes away with it. She'll lead the pack. And tipped around. 20, that's Odens. Over to Denikis. Back out to Gherkin, no good on that three-point attempt. Lions are looking to push the pace. Down low again to Hugendorn. Basket up and good. 4 early points for Desta Hugendorn.
Yeah, good job there of pushing the pace, and then Reagan Van Wy pulling back out when she didn't have anything, and then finding Hugendorn on a nice streak to the basket there. Quick timeout taken here by Coach Gertis. Worried about a 10-second call. His girls were a little flustered there, as I think one of his guards took off down court when they needed just to stay back. I'm sure Coach will get that taken care of. We'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors that help bring us this game or these broadcasts every night. Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. Thank them for bringing us helping us purchase the equipment that we use to put on these broadcasts, and they also purchased the video board that we have in the gym. We'll get a second here. We'll go through all of our helpers here that we have, our student volunteers.
20, that's Odens from the top of the key, no good. Rebound, Clostebor. Clostebor for 3, off the mark, around the rim. Offensive rebound, Hagedorn. I know that's something the Lions are also going to work on tonight, as they were a little deficient last night in the rebounding category, so trying to be more aggressive on the glass.
Yeah, the Lions were doubled up basically from West Lyon on rebounds, so not going to win very many games, especially versus really good teams, if you're going to give up that ratio.
Correct. Gherkin with the basketball, being guarded by Van Wy. Dribbles left into the lane. Kick out to number 4, that's Denikis, and we got a travel violation. Turnover by the Mustangs. Lions will have the basketball.
Yeah, it looked like a girl. She was trying to make the pass out to the top of the key, and the girl just kind of went back door or stopped coming towards it, and nothing that Denikis could do there.
Slum loan to Van Wy. Davis tries baseline, right-handed layup. Well, they're going to call a foul on the floor. That's going to be the second team foul for the Mustangs, first team foul for the Mustangs.
Boy, we've had 2 fouls in the first minute and 17 seconds. We had like 2 fouls the entire half last night.
Yeah.
A little different officiating here, which is fine.
Yep.
Just
change it up
pointing
a little bit.
out. Last night probably got a little rough.
That foul on the Mustangs was on Kami Gherkin, her first. Hagedorn down low. Hook shot off the back iron, no good. And we're going to have another foul here on Reagan Van Wy. I think we got a push in the back there, going for the rebound. Can't fault Reagan for that, as we said, want to be more aggressive on the boards. And if they're going to call it, then you got to respect it. So last night they didn't call that. And so Lions are making the adjustments.
Also does allow the Lions to set up a full court press.
Correct.
Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Mustangs break it quite easily, but.
Three-pointer by the lefty there in the corner. Looked like number 20, Taryn Odens, the sophomore. Knocks down a three-pointer, brings the Mustangs within 1. Hagedorn again. Shot fake, nothing happening. Clostebor drives baseline, jumper. Ooh, little contact there on that jump shot. Maybe all ball. It's going to be Central Line basketball. First substitution of the night is going to be Brooklyn Kroll. She'll replace Desta Hagedorn. Brooklyn, number 14, senior. So 3 seniors and a couple juniors out there.
Good move there. See here on the replay, Reagan Van Wy sets the screen, down screen, and then slips it. Unable to get the bucket, but we'll head to the free throw line and shoot 2.
First free throw attempt by Van Wy is good. She's been working on her free throw game this year, shooting at 66%.
Hannah Anderson, number 12, checks in for the Mustangs. As Denikis will take a break.
Yep. Second free throw, no good. Netton pulls down the board for the Mustangs. Good ball pressure being applied by the Lions. Again, the Lions would like to create offense through their defense as they get the turnover, the 5-second call. Don't see that often.
No, that's just going to say, I don't know if we've seen it all year.
Clostebor, Kroll at the free throw line. Van Wy. Davis, good crossover dribble. Good find, Van Wy. Left-handed layup's good.
Yeah, very good find there by Davis. Van Wy streaking down the middle lane to get the left-handed layup.
Netton pump fakes, shot off the rim a couple different times. Davis will clear the rebound. Lions have the advantage, but they'll slow it up, set the offense. Clostebor to the lane, floater, no good, short, tipped around, Van Wy. The rebound. Good passing, good interior passing by the Lions as Van Wy found a cutting Brooklyn Kroll right on the left side where she likes to make those left-handed layups.
Yeah, very good use of the left hand. It is her dominant hand, but still able to get it up and in over the outstretched arms there of a GLR defender.
Gherkin with the basketball. Ooh, near steal, but we're going to have a foul here on number 2, Afton Schlumbum. That'll be the team's 4th, Afton's 1st. Couple more substitution. Desta Hugedorn checks back in for the Lions. Dion Jansma sees her first action of the night, replacing Klostebor Van Wy. Number 3 is now out. That's Motter. She's going to take a seat on the Mustang bench. Number 2, Steenhoven. Easy with the corrections there, Mr. Cruz. Give me a second. I'm looking, I'm calling the game Hayward at the same time.
Hayward and upbringing doesn't always get all the names from this corner of
the.
I know it's Northwest Iowa, but.
Hugedorn leads the break and scores after a nice leading pass there by Jansma. Net into the lane, bumped. Shot attempt no good. She'll go to the line for a pair. That foul will go on number 40, Desta Hugedorn.
Desta a little out of position there. Tried to make up for it, but just not quite quick enough to get around Netton.
Free throw attempt no good on the first try by Netton, who shoots it at 46% on the year. Netton does lead the team, though, in rebounds, and she's 3rd in scoring for the Mustangs. Second one is good. 11-4, 7-point lead early on here for the Lions. Good ball movement. Jansma for 3 off the mark. Hugedorn rebounds. Jansma will try again. Second one, no good. Van Wy, good board. Lions already much improved on the offensive rebounding side of things tonight. Schlumbum's going to try a 3, and that one's good. Third time's the charm for the Lions on that one.
Third time is the charm, that's right. I'm sure that Coach Gertis isn't going to want to give the Lions 3 tries at a 3 every single time down the court.
Gherkin to Netton. Oden's left-handed layup, no good. Rebound, Kroll. Outlet to Schlumbum. Hugedorn. I don't think she expected to catch that near the free throw line, but took one step and a floater falls for number 40.
That was a good move there by Desta. Yep. I think she was very surprised she got the ball right there.
A lot of times you pass it to a post in that area of the court, you're looking at a couple different things, more or less a double dribble or a travel.
Yeah, it's usually.
So she did a good job there getting the ball up.
Usually a recipe for disaster, especially in full stride.
For another 3-pointer. 2 early threes for Taryn Odens. Ooh, good pass down to Brooklyn Kroll. Left-handed layup is good. Good find by Schlumbum. We are under a minute here remaining in the first quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds off Netton, says the man in stripes, and it'll go back to the Lions. Couple substitutions here, see if we can get these correct. Number 4, Denikis back in. Number 3, Motter, and number 12, Anderson is on the floor, along with number 5, Klingenberg. Ashlyn Yakel seeing her first action for the Lions. She's number 42, senior. Good pass from Schlumbum. Be nice to see Desta look at the basket there. She might have had an opportunity for a layup. Klostebor, the floating jump shot is good.
Mustangs are doing a good job on guarding Addison Klostebor out beyond the 3-point line, but that time she made a good backdoor cut to get herself a bucket.
Klingenberg, layup, no good. Rebound, Yakel. And away we go. Klostebor spots up for 3. It's good. Big shot there by Addison Klostebor. Extends the lead for the Lions to 16. Long three-pointer at the buzzers, off the mark by number 5 there, Klingenberg, and that'll bring us to the closing of the first quarter, 23-7, Lions.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Central Line High School as we get set to start the second quarter. Lions with that big lead here, led in scoring by Desta Hugedorn with 8, and Reagan Van Wy leads with 3 rebounds. Odin 6 points, leading scorer for the Mustangs.
Klingenberg to Netton. Netton passes to number 12. That's Anderson. Shot no good. Rebound, Hugedorn. Good pass ahead. Klosterboer to Davis. Floater is no good, but we got a foul on number 12, Hannah Anderson. Her first, I believe. Kaylee Davis will head to the free throw line where she shoots it this year at 67%.
Saw there on the replay, good outlet pass from Klosterboer to Davis.
As first free throw is good. Another good crowd for tonight's Siouxland Conference matchup. Just the first game of our doubleheader this evening. Boys will play just following the girls' game. Nice little rivalry Central Line has here with George Little Rock. Big game for both schools. Netton for the girls, their last conference game of the year.
Yeah, this
correct?
is it. Actually, for the George Little Rock boys as well, as they moved the game up, there was a possibility that they would have had to start their postseason on Friday, so they moved the game that was originally in the schedule for Friday to earlier in the year. So this is it for the regular season for all three of these 4 teams.
3 of the 4.
Central Line boys will finish at Rock Valley this Friday to finish out the regular season.
Checking in the game was Ariana Noonkester for the Lions. And also now Kami Gherkin will check back in. So we got Noonkester, Davis, Van Wy, Hugedorn, and Klosterboer out there for the Lions. Gherkin, Netton, Klingenberg. Who am I missing, Mr. Cruz?
Dennicus
Steenhoven and
Steenhoven.
Dennicus. Klingenberg, Steenhoven for 3. Off the mark, rebound Van Wy adds to her rebounding total. Long pass, whoa. Nice arm there by Reagan. Everyone kind of, instead of going towards the basket, kind of started filing out towards the three-point line. Had they gone right to the lane, I think that would have landed in somebody's lap.
I think Reagan was expecting one of the 2 girls to continue on their path right at the hoop, but they both kind of flared out to the three-point line there.
Kami Gherkin to Netton. Klingenberg, Steenhoven goes baseline, cut off by Noonkester. Steenhoven to Gherkin in the corner. Three-pointer is going to be long. Rebound by Klosterboer. Ooh, near turnover, but corralled by Klosterboer as she brings the ball up the floor. Van Wy down low. Good pass. Noonkester, left-handed layup is good. Good find by Van Wy.
Yeah, good cut there by Ari Noonkester and a good find by Reagan Van Wy. That's unofficially, we have Reagan Van Wy at 4 assists already.
Steal by Davis in the corner. She's going to lead the break. Going to bring it all the way down. Van Wy, good catch, good pass. Hagedorn is the recipient of that assist. Another basket for Destas. We got a timeout on the floor, full timeout by the Mustangs.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
And back here in Rock Rapids, we get set to come out of this timeout. Remind everyone, we'll be back on the air next Tuesday, 1 week from today. We'll have the girls basketball regional quarterfinals. Central Lyon will face the winner of Lawton Bronson and Western Christian. That is a 7 o'clock tip for the girls game. All postseason events, I do believe, will start at 7 o'clock for the Lions, boys and girls. And then next Thursday, February 17th, the boys basketball district semifinals. Central Lyon will face the winner of Sheldon and West Monona. We'll be back on the air for that one as well.
Gherkin on the right side of the floor here gets it to Odens, the leading scorer for the Mustangs early on. Left-hand layup, no good, but she's going to go to the free throw line. Taryn Odens, the sophomore, shoots it at 53% from the line, and like we said already, she's got 6 of the 7 Mustang points thus far.
Yeah, good to see Taryn Odens back out there. I know she had some health issues earlier this month, forced her to sit out a couple of games.
First free throw is no good. Kaylee Davis checks in. Slumbum will take a breather. Second free throw is good for Odens. Brings the total for the Mustangs up to 8. It's 29-8, 21-point lead for the Lions. Layup for Klosterboer.
Good take there on the dribble. When they're going to guard her real tight at the three-point line, Addison Klosterboer is able to do that. She can drive by you as well.
Good ball handling skills for Klosterboer. She's able to get to the lane with ease there as ball's tipped around. Odens collects it, and she's going to go left. Netting into the lane, and stolen by Davis. Good feed. Davis to Kroll just off the mark, and rebounded by Odens.
And changed her pivot foot, I do believe.
Move her pivot foot there. Gets called for the travel violation. She was in a lot of traffic there. Took an extra step.
I think actually Ariana Nuncaster was running around, trying to avoid making contact, running around her. I think she kind of almost spooked her a little bit.
Van Wy, turnaround, no good. And Gherkin will lead the charge for the Mustangs. Steenhoven. Good tip away by Van Wy.
Almost knocked over our courtside camera down there.
I was worried about that. I saw that. Is that what that is, courtside camera?
Yeah.
Boy, be careful.
I would have sent that bill to Coach Gertis.
Yeah, we should. That'd be.
He's got. I'm sure he might have a few cattle with Coach Postma, so I'm sure he's got enough money to pay for a new camera down the courtside.
Oh, he could do that. Denikis with the 2-point basket.
Reminder, if you are watching at home, want to leave us a little message in the chat, YouTube chat, go ahead. Or send us a text message to Mr. Engelman or myself. Let us know where you're watching from.
We love to hear from our faithful listeners.
That's right.
Ball tipped away, blocked by Klosterboer, out of bounds to the Mustangs. Schlumbum and Jansma check in. Van Wy, Klosterboer check out.
Compliments only, though, if you're going to text us.
Yeah, if you're going
right?
to say something negative, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah. We get enough of that in our everyday lives.
Yeah.
Oh, good move.
Good move. Steenhoven blocked by Hugedorn, put back by Denikis, up and good. 2 consecutive baskets there for Shaylin Denikis. Schlumbum to Jansma. Goes all the way, left-handed layup is good by Deion Jansma, the daughter of Dr. Dale Jansma, 5th grade instructor here at Central Lyon. Gherkin gets called for the travel violation.
Good job there by the Lions. Just kind of run and jump, low defense there. Catch Gherkin off guard.
Schlumbum over to Jansma. Kroll, good find to Davis. Hugedorn, Schlumbum. Hugedorn, good fake in the lane. Come up short on the shot attempt. Second attempt, though, is good.
Yeah,
good
job
stick
there.
with itness by Hugedorn.
Exactly. She kind of knew she missed the first one. Went and got her own rebound to get that 2-pointer.
Netton. Ooh.
Hefton
Inadvertent strip by Schlumbum
I don't
there.
know if she even knew she hit the ball.
I don't think so. First shout out of the night goes to Tara Lyle, and Travis Drakey is there watching the Lions. They are 2 of the most faithful listeners I think we have. They are watching the Lions all the time, so appreciate that. Says the girls are looking good and we're sounding good. So, toe on the line there by Jansma. Turnover by the Lions. Yackel checks in. Hugedorn will take a breather. 12, Hannah Anderson, the junior, will check in for Taryn Odens. Star-studded cast near the entrance here of the gym. Dan Cruz, Toby Lorenz, and Dan Snyder. That's a lot of expertise down there. What would I like to be a fly on the wall right there?
Expertise in something.
In something. A lot of institutional knowledge down there.
Yes. A lot of years of Central Lyon service. Probably over 100.
Mr. Dan Snyder will be celebrating his retirement at the end of this year, so wishing Dan an early, happy retirement. Mr. Snyder's been all that is Central Lyon, so.
I believe we'll have is it the first Wednesday of May that we have a little ceremony, a little thing in the Commons for him? First or second Wednesday?
It's usually the first second Wednesday. That should be entertaining.
Yeah, just him, the only retiree, I believe. So if you're listening, put that on your calendar. Come on down. It's open to the public.
Maybe we'll live stream that.
Well,
Nah, better not. Better not.
Depends on who talks.
It's 35-16. Lead is in the Lions' favor. Minute 41 left here in this first half. Mustangs in a 2-3 zone. Jump shot by Jansma is good. Dion's second basket of the night. Netton. Dump down pass, tipped around. Kroll will pick it up. Schlumbum. Try to dump off pass there, but nobody was home, but Kroll was able to run back and get it. Loose ball. Jump ball.
Is that the first jump ball of the game?
I believe so.
Wow.
Lots of subs coming in here. Klosterboer, Van Wy coming in for the Lions.
Klingenberg checked in for the Mustangs.
Yep. The band's coming in from the side door there. The pep band's ready to go tonight. Their last performance of the year. Klosterboer baseline. Off the mark from Jansma. Pass up ahead to Netton. Klingenberg, 3, no good. Rebound Van Wy. Yackel. And shuffles the feet there. Really had no place to come down after she caught that one in midair.
Yeah, just a bad spot there.
Yep.
Last 30 seconds.
Gherkin with Davis all over her. Van Wy gets the tip. See, Reagan does a good job. Notice this last 2 possessions as she finds Davis keeping her head up, looking for the open Lyon. Her head is on a swivel, eyes up, not looking at the ball as she's dribbling up the court. Give her good court vision. She found an open Davis there.
Yeah, that was real good there. Reagan Van Wy, not really a point guard, but has the ability to bring the ball up the court if need be.
See, netting for 3 off the mark, no good. That'll end the first half. A sizable lead for the Lions, 24 to be exact.
Lions
40 to 16.
Lions able to extend their lead as they outscored the Mustangs 17-9 in that second quarter. We will have a bit of a halftime show as I'll have an interview with Mrs. Christensen to talk about the FCCLA program. And then we'll be back with some highlights that our 2 producers have put together for you at home. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Welcome back to more of the halftime show. I'm being joined now by our FCCLA advisor, Mrs. Jill Christensen. Jill, thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Jeff.
So let's start off. We have a new program this year at Central Lyon called FCCLA. Why don't you explain exactly what that stands for and what it is?
Okay, FCCLA is now known as Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. Okay. Formerly, it was FHA. So some of us back in the day when it was home ec, we had FHA. Okay. And in the late 90s, it was changed to Family, Career, and Community Leaders and Family and Consumer Sciences as our content area. So it's a student organization that ties right into the content that I teach.
Okay. And this month is it's a timely matter, right? Because this is CTE month, and your classes are part of the career and technical education program that is offered here at the high school. So it's kind of a good timing here.
It is. It's perfect.
So in order to be a part of this group, anyone in the high school is eligible?
Yes, correct. That's it. You've had to take 1 semester of FCS courses, and all of our students are required to take 8th grade FACS. Right. So all students that have taken 8th grade FACS would be eligible. Of course, I'd love to see them in my high school classes as well.
Right, exactly, exactly. And so obviously then there's no restrictions on the grades. Anybody, I mean, you can be a freshman through senior, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay. So when do you guys have to meet? Obviously, this is more of an extracurricular type of activity.
Yes.
Because it's not just a class it's an extra thing that they do.
Right. Yep, it is an extra thing. Right now, I have a Canvas page class for all of my members where I post things. We also have our Instagram account that people, if you want to follow and see what we're doing. And I try to meet with the students once a month, and then when we have something coming up, we will have a quick meeting here or there as needed.
Okay, sounds good. Instagram account, what is the Instagram account so people can find it?
I think it's at CLFCCLA.
I think so too. I saw it one time, and I was like,
yes, I am not the person that runs it. Those of you that know me.
Just search Central Lyon FCCLA. I'm sure you'll find it. Right?
Yes, and you'll be able to find it.
All right, all right. And as part of one of the projects they're doing is tonight, we have an Atlas donation drive.
We do. I have 2 members that are doing promote and publicize for FCCLA, and part of the FCCLA's mission is building our community and becoming community leaders and seeing where there are needs and taking our talents and skills in a way that fits each individual to help fill that need. And these students went and met with Lisa Vandestow, the director at Atlas, and talked to her about what items were needed. And things that we're looking for are canned goods, non-perishable foods, clothing for kids, so clothing that can be brought in, as well as things for furnishing your kitchen.
Okay.
So those were the big things that she talked about, that we were going to hopefully be able to get a lot of things to fill up their shelves.
All right. Well, if you're watching this now and you're coming a little bit later tonight, go ahead and try and grab some of those things and bring them down, as they'll be set up in the high school commons, correct?
Correct, yes.
With a little booth that you can donate to.
Yes, and if you're not able to make it to the game tonight, you can bring them to the school this week,
Okay.
and then we will get them to Atlas.
All right. Perfect.
So thank you so much.
You bet. Well, thank you for joining me, and we'll be back with more of the halftime show after these words from our sponsors.
DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and, of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin and Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Rock Rapids as we are getting ready to start the second half here of this Siouxland Conference matchup. Lions with the 24-point lead. Leading scorers, Lions, Desta Hugedorn with 12 points. For the Mustangs, Taryn Odens with 9. Reagan Van Wy is the leading rebounder for the Lions with 5. Emerson Netton leading the Mustangs with 2 rebounds. Georgia Little Rock was 6 for 17 from the field, 2 for 8 from three-point, for overall 35% shooting on the first half. Lions were 17 for 31 from the field, 3 for 10 from the three-point, overall of 55% from the field. Not a whole lot of free throws. The Mustangs were 2 for 4. The Lions are just 3 for 4. But a big stat for the Lions is they have 15 total rebounds to just 7 for the Mustangs. And Georgia Little Rock committed 13 turnovers to just 5 by the Lions. No real foul trouble for anyone. Afton Schlumbum with 2, nobody else, and Kaylee Davis also with 2 for the Lions. Nobody on Georgia Little Rock with 2. Quite a few fouls called right away in this game, but overall only 10 total fouls called in the first half. So game settled down a little bit. The girls adjusting to the different referees. And we are ready here to start this second half.
Here we go, Mustang basketball to start the half. Gherkin again will run the point for the Mustangs.
Blocked
by Schlumbum.
Boy, that might be one of maybe her first all year.
Desta Hugedorn picking up where she left off in the first half with a nice bucket there.
Yeah, Desta already over her season average. She is second in scoring with 11.4 for the Lions, had 12 in the first half. So every bucket here in the second half is going to improve that average.
Odens for 3 off the mark. She did hit 2 in that first half. Side by side running down the court was Van Wy. Hugedorn. Van Wy kick. Davis for 3, in and out. Rebound. Oh, no rebound, but touch last by Hugedorn. Possession arrow, or possession in favor of the Mustangs. Again, as we said earlier, drop us a message in the chat box on the YouTube channel there, or send us a personal text if you're listening tonight. Love to hear from you. Shot long there by number 3. That's Motter. Ball sails out of bounds. Lions will get possession.
Borman's watching, leaving us a little message saying they're watching from home. Thank you for that.
You know, we had our halftime interview there with FCCLA instructor advisor Joe Christensen. We also had the 4th grade boys out there getting after it.
Yeah. Be ready. We got 4th grade girls during the boys game. Mr. Engelman turns into Coach Engelman.
I'll be out there coaching, officiating.
Do it all.
Should be fun. Girls are excited. Boys played well, and girls want to try to put on an equally good show.
Did they count how many baskets the boys scored so they can compare tomorrow, so they can have a little contest?
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Odens, Motter, back to Odens, through her hands and out of bounds. Desta Hugedorn backs in, no good on that shot attempt. Rebound by Denikis.
Hugedorn forces the turnover, though. She sticks with it there. I thought maybe Desta rushed herself on that shot there, just would have given herself another half second to gather herself. Probably would have got that one up and in.
Boy, just when you think that doorway entrance couldn't get any wiser, you had a Bruce Eckenrod, Dave Foltz, and Travis Shipper down there.
Wow. Ooh. That's a place to hang out.
That is.
I thought it was busy up here by our little area of people sitting up here.
Oh, there's just nobody on duty up here, apparently, in the mezzanine.
They're all down there. They're all on duty right in the doorway.
Davis for 3 from the corner. That's good for number 24. She extends this lead to 29.
Yeah, good to see Davis. Kayla Davis didn't score last night, so good to see her with 8 points here tonight. A little bit back to her normal average, or she averages 10.6 points
for 3,
per
no
game.
good. Rebound, Schlumbum, long outlet to Hagedorn, who collects and knocks down the layup. Good hustle play by Klossborg. She tips that one out of bounds. Couple substitutions. Yako and Kroll come in for the Lions. Klingenberg for the Mustangs. Ooh, and that's, yep, going to be off the leg of the Mustang there. Turnover, Lion basketball.
You know, there's a lot of talking about a lot of knowledge down there sitting in that doorway. There's a lot of football officiating knowledge with Bruce Eckenrod and Dave Foltz, and a lot of coaching knowledge with Toby and Travis. Lots of years. Speaking of officiating, always in need of officials at all levels of, and basically all sports. So if you're sitting at home, want to make a little bit of extra cash on the side and help support the youth athletes in the area, think about becoming certified to be an official or a ref or an umpire or any of the above.
Klosterboer steps back for 3, knocks it down. Big shot there by Addie Klosterboer. And I believe, Mr. Cruz, we're going to have a running clock situation here as the point total is up to 36.
I believe so.
Mater knocks down a 3. Brings the GLR total to 19. A lot of big cookies going around tonight. I've been sniffing them as they've come by us here. A lot of cookies, ice cream. I know Mr. Bresky was busy baking cookies last night. You wouldn't think of him as a baker, but he was back there baking away. Those are a hot item here at the Central Line concession stand.
He likes to make them, and they're just slightly undercooked. And then you take them out of the oven, and they are really, really good.
Yeah.
They're the whole size of the plate you get them on. So can't say you're not getting your money's worth. Kind of like this broadcast, right? It's free, so you can't say you're not getting your money's worth.
Yeah, exactly. That is one nice thing about this being free. You can't complain when it's free.
Oh, I mean, you can, but,
well, you can, but
we're not going to listen.
There's no weight to it.
Yeah.
Denikis with the rebound off the missed three-point attempt. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter, 52-19. Sizable lead for the Lions as they try to close this one out. Klosterboer with the takeaway. Good Euro step by Klosterboer, but comes up short on the layup attempt. And clearing space is Netton. Jump shot by Klingenberg off the mark. Rebound Kroll. Pass ahead to Klosterboer. Oh, just out of her reach. That sails out of bounds. Near athletic trainer Brandon Church.
Yes.
Klosterboer is going to check in. Let's see, we got another couple substitutions. Gherkin back in for the Mustangs, as well as I can't see that number.
I think it's number 14.
Is that Louis?
Yep, that's Louis. Gherkin, Steenhoven, Odens, and Anderson in the game now. Another shout out in the YouTube chat from Audrey Weiler. The Weilers watching from Florida.
Oh, Odens hits the deck hard as she was tripped. Going to have a foul here on Kroll. Ariana Noonkester is going to be checking in for the Lions, replacing Reagan Van Wy. Expect to see some major substitutions here after a little while.
Yeah, Lions only have one starter out there at the moment, but.
And timeout here by the Mustangs. Full timeout, Mr. Cruz.
Full timeout. We'll stay here so we can talk about the upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. Just a reminder, we will be back on the air. We'll have all postseason events that are in this gym. So for sure, we'll be back on the air next Tuesday for the regional quarterfinals. The girls, Central Lyon will face the winner of Lawton Bronson and Western Christian. That is a 7 o'clock tip. And then next Thursday, boys district semifinals. Central Lyon will face the winner of Sheldon and West Monona. Again, a 7 o'clock tip. And you need, if you're going to attend in person, and this goes for all postseason, doesn't matter which school, you do have to buy your ticket online. You cannot come up to the door and pay with cash. That is a change that the both girls and boys associations made last year. So make sure that you're aware of that. Pay attention to the school's websites, social media, things like that. We'll have links out there. We've already had to do that. Sectional wrestling last Saturday over at Spirit Lake, you had to purchase a ticket online in order to get into. So just be aware that that is the policy for the state. That is not the school's choice.
Nope.
They would rather just take the money at the gate, but that's
And if
not
you
an
want
option.
and if you want to hand us some money at the gate,
we can do that
we'll take
too.
it, but
Yeah.
it's not going to go towards your ticket purchase.
No. You just want to give us a donation or, to the athletics.
Job well done.
Activities fund. We'll take it.
Minute 15 left, third quarter. Lions in control of this one. Noonkester for three. That's good from the corner. Ari Noonkester cashes in from behind the arc. Bumps that lead back up to 36. Klingenberg to the lane. Shot attempt no good. We're going to have a foul here as that's going to go on 44, Riley Weiler.
Yeah, she checked in
Yeah,
at the
we didn't
last
see that.
during the last timeout.
Sophomore Weiler in for the first time. Free throw rattles home for Klingenberg. Kaylee Davis in for Schlumbum. Second free throw attempt up, off the mark. Yakel has a rebound. Ooh, good pass. Davis to Weiler. Noonkester back to Davis. Jansma. Noonkester. Cross court, stolen by Gherkin. Louis to Klingenberg. Steenhoven. Anderson. And Gherkin now has it. Gherkin goes baseline. Cut off nicely by Davis. Steenhoven will try baseline. Partially blocked, but a foul is called on number 42, Ashlyn Yakel. Third team foul for the Lions this half. And first on Yakel, just under 5 seconds left, so the Lions will have to work quickly following these free throws. Steenhoven's first shot is good. Steenhoven, just a freshman.
Yeah, kind of a younger squad that Coach Gertis has, going through some growing pains here this year in the Siouxland.
Second shot, no good. Davis got to get a shot off here before the buzzer. And no. Basket no good from Weiler, and that'll close out the third quarter. 55-21 Lions.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back here in Rock Rapids as we are getting set for the start of the fourth quarter. Lions with the big lead.
One quarter to go here as the Lions look to pump up this lead a little bit. Missed by Davis. Gherkin will bring it up the floor.
Can't forget to thank our student volunteers as we have Adrian Bonchi running the video board for everyone here in the gym. We have Leo Groen and Liam Vaynersy feeding the stats for us sitting in front of us, and also the stats that the fans here in the gym are looking at on the big screen, on the video board that is. And then Levi Cooperschmidt and Jason Heiser, those two are running the graphics on your screen and running the entire broadcast essentially for you at home. So thank those guys for helping out.
Yeah, they've done an excellent job all year.
Yes, they have.
Steenhoven makes a free throw. Dion Jansma will bring it up for the Lions. Jansma, Kroll, Yakel, Weiler, and Noonkester out there. Louis, Gherkin, Steenhoven, Anderson, and Motter for the Mustangs. Ball tipped around. Again, 2-3 zone being played by the Mustangs. Pass down low, good. Interior passing. Noonkester for three, no good. Tipped out of bounds, Mustang basketball. Looking around, Mr. Cruz, kind of a who's who in the crowd tonight at Central Lyon. I see elementary principal Steve Harmon in the crowd. I see a couple of coaching savants up there, and Curtis Eben and Dwayne Postma in the mezzanine here. Some elementary teachers, Sarah Groen, Natalie Larson sitting in front of us. Retired teachers, Polly and John McDonald down there a little farther. Weiler with the layup attempt is good. Central Lyon super fan Kyle Smith.
Never misses a game.
Never misses.
Lots of fourth grade parents in the stands as well.
Fourth grade parents.
Good to see them out to support their kids during the halftime and also watch the games. I don't think some of them realize that they're sitting right behind the student section, and they're in the boys game gets
really
at least for the beginning, they're not going
to
be able to see unless they want to stand up as well. Yeah, you can tell the rookies.
Pass in, Yakel back out to Jansma. 3-pointers up and good for Dion Jansma. Got a couple baskets tonight.
Jansma with 7 points is what, at least that's what we have her for up here. I always say we're unofficial up here. We're not that official, but we're close enough.
Motter for three, no good. Rebound Weiler. Kaylee Floyd is in also for the Lions. That's her with the basketball. Good pass to Weiler. Noonkester all the way to the basket. Kind of like the sea just parted there in the lane, and she got a nice look at the basket. Turnover by the Mustangs. Jansma comes away with it, looking ahead. Good pass over to Weiler. Kaylee Floyd down low to Yakel. Jansma to Noonkester. A lot of unselfish basketball going on out here right now for the Lions. Yakel. Louis with the steal. Right-hand layup attempt just off the mark. Tipped around, and she's going to get called for the foul. That'll go on number 14. Louis.
Number 30 checking in for the Lions, Ashlyn Davis, and number 12, Mariah Gerleman.
Davis will bring it up the floor. Gerleman. Pass into Yakel. Davis thought about the three. Weiler. Gerleman. Very patient basketball being played right now. Weiler down low. And a bump here. We're going to get a foul on number 3, Motter. Just the second team foul for the Mustangs, so they can afford to play aggressively.
Yes,
the rest of the way. Number 4, Ashlyn Murray checks in. Ashlyn Yakel. Ashlyn for Ashlyn there. Gherkin will take a seat. Motter will also sit. And a couple subs. Landis is now in for the Mustangs. Gerleman for 3. Count it. Mariah Gerleman connects from long range. Her brother Mason, the senior, will be playing in the second half of this doubleheader, as will her dad be coaching.
Yes. Speaking of brothers, Alexis Landis, who just checked in, I sat next to her brother on Tuesday at the 7th and 8th grade game. He was doing book for George Little Rock girls. Had a good conversation with AJ.
Foul there on the Mustangs. See who picked up that foul. Hasn't quite hit the scoreboard yet. It's on number 2. And number 2 just happens to be Steenhoven. Ashlyn Murray at the line. Weiler checks out. Alexis Austin seeing her first action of the night, the freshman.
That's now has every Lion on the bench has been in the game.
Ashlyn Murray connects on that second free throw attempt.
With that, all but 3 Lions have scored of the 15 or 16 girls on that suited up tonight. So a good overall night for the Lions as well.
Steal by Davis. Floyd going to drive to the basket. Kick to Murray. Murray off glass, no good. Floyd with the rebound. She'll put it back up off the mark. Steenhoven with the rebound. Looking to push. Layup attempt is up and just out. And Floyd, we got a little track meet on our hands here.
4-on-2 opportunity here. Kaylee
all the way to the basket is Floyd. She'll go to the line for a pair.
Kaylee Floyd does a good job there. You see on the replay. Nobody stops her, kind of just like learning from Aft and Slumbum. Takes it all the way through. Not that I want anyone to turn away, but right now, with 4 minutes left, West Lyon is only up 49-44 over at Sibley Ocheyedan.
Floyd's second free throw is good.
As producer Levi Cooperschmidt is keeping up to date on the games, the other Siouxland Conference games going on. Doesn't really matter. West Lyon's going to be the conference champs regardless of that outcome, but that would be a big win for the Generals if they could get that.
Ashlyn Davis for 3 off the rim. Tipped around, out of bounds, Mustang basketball. Substitution coming in for the Mustangs, number 24, Autumn Voss. Check in. Down to 1:20. Voss to Landis. Louis has it. And tipped and stolen. Floyd will come away with it. Oh, Alexis Austin passes up a 2-pointer. Mariah Gerleman will take the 3, no good. Alexis Austin scores.
So Alexis Austin on the scoreboard now. I believe all but 2 Lions have scored in this game. And that's probably how we're going to finish.
You never know. Floyd from deep. Nothing but nylon.
That's the first points of the game for Kaylee Floyd.
No, she hit a free throw earlier.
Oh, that's right. She hit a free throw.
Looking away.
Yeah.
Steenhoven off the mark. Tie up. And the clock will expire here on this pass in. And that'll do it. A 74-23 win for the home team, the Lions, over the George Little Rock Mustangs.
Yeah, the Lions improved to 19-2 overall. They finished the Siouxland Conference this year at 16-2, solidly in second place by themselves. So congratulations to the Lions. George Little Rock falls to 0-21 on the year, 0-18 in Sioux Line Conference play. George Little Rock will start their postseason. They will be at Kingsley Pearson this Thursday. That, again, is a 7 o'clock start. So the start of the 1A regional starts this Thursday. Central Lyon will, again, be back here in Rock Rapids as we will play the winner of Lawton Bronson and Western Christian in the regional quarterfinal match. So that'll do it for the girls' game, our first half of our doubleheader. We will step away for just a second so we can reset everything for the boys, and we'll be back here live from Rock Rapids in just a few minutes. And we're back here for the pregame show for the boys' game. We'll take a look at some stats comparisons. George Little Rock comes into tonight's contest 1-19 overall, 0-17 in Sioux Line Conference play. Lions are 18-1 overall and 15-1 in Sioux Line Conference play. George Little Rock averages 48.7 points per game. They shoot 38% from the field, average 28.8 rebounds, 13.3 assists, and 6.2 steals. They also shoot 56% from the free throw line, and they average 14.3 turnovers per game. Lions, on the other hand, average 79.4 points per game. They shoot 54% from the field, average 34.9 rebounds, 17.3 assists, and 8.2 steals. They also shoot 69% from the free throw line, and they average 12.3 turnovers per game. Earlier today, Coach Gurlem and I sat down to talk a little bit about the win last night versus West Lyon and tonight's upcoming matchup with the Mustangs of George Little Rock. We'll have that interview now. And now for more pregame show, being joined now by Central Lyon boys head coach Ben Gurlem. Coach, thanks for joining me.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Well, Coach, let's start with talking about last night. Lions, a solid victory over West Lyon. Not quite as exciting as the first time around.
Yeah, it was a really good win. We were expecting it to be not quite like the first one, but still a highly competitive game. Us and West Lyon just always play these something weird happens type of deal, and last night really didn't happen. I thought we did a nice job. We played well early and built a couple leads that they were able to make a couple runs at, but all in all, just really pleased with how we played for the most part.
Yeah, I thought right early, good movement around, good use of the passing the basketball. Rex Van Wy had like 9 points in the first quarter, and then hitting the boards hard. Andrew Austin had, I think, 6 rebounds in the first half, which now I think may only had 2 points or something like that in the first half. and then come out in the third quarter. I think Mason had double digits in the third quarter.
Yep.
And just a well-rounded night from a lot of guys and contributing in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, it really was. And, they came out and I don't want to say surprised us, but we weren't expecting the 2-3 as much as they played it early on. And I really thought that slowed down Andrew specifically. But I thought we did a good job of getting the ball into the middle of the zone, and Rex Van Wy obviously benefited. And he just continues to play outstanding. He ended up with a double-double last night. So he's playing great. I actually thought Cooper Spees did an excellent job defensively on the Fulkins kid, who he's traditionally been kind of the guy that goes off against Central Lyon for them. And I thought he did a really good job of just frustrating him and making things really, really hard for him. And we really took him out of the game.
Yeah.
So all in all, we had different guys at different times step up and make some plays. And to end up kind of defensively stretching the lead in the second half, maybe caught us by surprise a little bit, because we weren't necessarily expecting that. We were thinking it was going to be, an 8 to 10 point game, and it just, again, we made enough plays to not let it be that.
Right. Got stops when needed, and it seemed like we would be able to get a stop maybe 2 out of 3 times down, but then we'd also score 2 out of 3 times down, and then obviously then your lead starts to 2 points to gain 2 here, gain 2 there, and just next thing you know, it goes from 10 to 20.
Yep, and we played really well in transition. I thought Zach did a really nice job of just finding open cutters. Some of the passes he made last night were like, wow, that was nice. So great win. Good to see Nate Miss come in and hit a 3 there at the end. I was really happy for him. He's a kid that's just practiced his rear end off all year and has been a huge part of our team. And so I was really excited that he was able to make the 3 there at the end.
He was excited too.
Yeah.
So we move on to tonight, our last home regular season game. We'll have George Little Rock coming into Rock Rapids tonight. Tell us a little bit about what we'll see tonight from the Mustangs.
Well, they're young.
Yeah.
They're young and just they're trying to grow. It's really hard to play young kids in our conference.
Yep.
And they've been kind of forced to do it. So they've got a couple really nice players. The Denikis kid is just really solid around the basket. He's not overly tall, but he's really long and he's just really good around the basket.
Yep.
So we'll have to do a good job on him. The Johnson kid is really athletic. He's not necessarily a scorer, but when you're that athletic, you could probably have a couple nights where you could go off. So we'll have to pay attention to him. But otherwise, it's for us tonight, it's mainly just going to be go out and I hope just play. And I really want to see a continuation of our defensive effort from last night over to tonight. I think if that happens, I think our guys are going to have a lot of success tonight.
Yeah, I was over a couple weeks ago with the junior high wrestling tournament over in George, and I was talking to Coach Lewinberg over there, and he was very happy with the way Drew Denikis was developing as a post player, starting to get a few more moves. Like you said, not the tallest kid, probably even not the biggest kid when it comes to size in the Siouxland, but starting to come into his own a little bit. That'll be a good matchup for Rex and probably Andrew and whoever else has to guard him tonight.
I mean, he's by far their best player. So we're gonna have to do some things to at least, slow him down, if that's what you want to call it.
Right.
But I do think that Rex is going to be fine, probably guarding him one-on-one, and he'll probably still score every now and then. And that's basketball. Guys, when guys are good, they're going to score.
Right.
But Rex has done a great job all year, so I feel really confident about that matchup for us. So it'll be interesting. We'll have to decide what we want to try to do offensively, because last time we played them, they kind of mixed up a 2-3, a 3-2. So for us, it's just going to be communicate offensively and just get the ball moving, make sure we share it, make sure we hit open gaps and hit open guys, and just play confident. I think our guys feel like we didn't play the best when we played over there.
Okay.
So I think we'll be ready to play tonight. I think it's going to be a good atmosphere, and I'm looking forward to the game.
And it's always a good time to when the two schools that share some sports and then have to come back together and compete in this one. It's always a unique atmosphere, especially with how well they know each other personally.
Right. It is not an easy thing to do. I mean, I've been on both sides of this game, and it's not easy for either school. And so it really is. It comes down to the one thing that when I was growing up, and what I try to tell the guys is, the people you want to beat the most are your friends.
Right.
Like you want to be able to hang out the next night and say, hey, I got you.
Right.
You know, and so most of these guys are friends. Most of them know each other really well from participating in other sports and even competing against each other. And so, you know, sometimes playing against friends brings out the best in competition, and we hope that's what happens tonight.
Well, Coach, we want to wish you good luck tonight, and thank you for taking some time out of your day to sit down with us.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll be back with more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and, of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin and Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
And back here in Rock Rapids as we are getting set to start the second half of our doubleheader between George Little Rock and Central Lyon. We'll take a look here at the last 5 games for each of these teams. George Little Rock is 1-4 in their last 5 games. They have a 63-38 loss at home versus Rock Valley, a 58-56 loss on the road at Sibley Ocheyedan. I believe that game was a couple overtimes. An 80-46 loss at home to MOC Floyd Valley, a 64-47 win versus Harris Lake Park at home, and a 57-44 loss versus Okoboji at home. The Lions, on the other hand, are 5-0 in their last 5 games, including a win last night at home versus West Lyon. That was 80-60. They also have a win at Sibley Ocheyedan, at MOC Floyd Valley, at Okoboji, and then home versus Sheldon. Taking a look at the series history between these two teams, they are split evenly, 5-5 in the last 10 games for these two. Central Lyon did win the first game earlier this season. That was a 73-51 final in favor of the Lions. Taking a look now at the Siouxland Conference standings for the boys. See tied up top the standings as Boyden Hall and Central Lyon. They are tied for first place, as they have each one loss, and they have lost to each other. Central Lyon got the win early in the season over at Boyden Hall, and then Boyden Hall was able to get revenge here in Rock Rapids in the second time around. So those two split, and right now tied for first. George Little Rock UC sitting in 10th place, and the rest of them as well. As again, this is the last game, regular season game of the year for George Little Rock. The Central Lyon boys do have one more game as they will head to Rock Valley on Friday. Most of the conference will finish the boys' action on Friday, while all girls teams, I do believe all of them are done unless there was maybe a non-conference game somewhere. left out there to finish. Looking at the rankings, 2 Siouxland teams are ranked, and they are the 2 teams that are atop the Siouxland. Boyden Hull ranked number 1 in Class 2A, and Central Lyon is ranked number 5 in Class 2A. Taking a look here at our key players of the game. First, for George Little Rock, it is going to be sophomore, number 25, Drew Denikis. Denikis averages 15.4 points per game. He shoots 45% from the field, averages 11 rebounds, 1.4 assists, and 1 steal per game. He is the team leader in scoring and rebounds. For the Lions, we are going with number 22, senior Mason Gerleman. Gerleman averages 17.9 points per game, shoots 53% from the field, averages 1.9 rebound, 2.6 assists, and 1.4 steals per game. Mason with a great game last night, led the team in scoring, and I think he was in the mid-20s somewhere. And a little different style for Mason, as he had only 1 made three-pointer, and the rest of them all coming on 2-pointers and from the free throw line. So a little different scoring regimen for Mason last night. But he had quite the game after struggling. His dad and I we talked before every home game, and he had mentioned that he had struggled a little bit in the last few games, which was good to see him get out of that slump last night, even if especially coming off maybe something that's not his strength, which is that 2-point game. Head coaches tonight: Brian Leuenberger is the head coach for the Mustangs, Ben Gerleman head coach for the Lions. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First, for George Little Rock, they'll go like this. Number 3, sophomore Micah Jumbeck. Number 4, junior Tyler Grieve. Number 5, sophomore Isaiah Johnson. Number 23, sophomore Matt Helkin. And number 25, sophomore Drew Denikis. The Lions, on the other hand, will go like this. Number 2, senior Cooper Spees. Number 5, senior Rex Van Wy. Number 14, junior Zach Lutmer. Number 15, junior Andrew Austin. And number 22, senior Mason Gerleman. So a little contrasting styles there, at least when it comes to starting lineups. 4 sophomores and a junior for GLR. Lions have 3 seniors and 2 juniors, and lots of experience, as Zach Lutmer has started since he was a freshman. Mason Gerleman did not start as a freshman, but played as a freshman. Cooper Spees played as a freshman. Rex Van Wy played as a sophomore. So a lot of experience out there for the Lions. George Little Rock, on the other hand, a little, obviously unexperienced, not quite as much experience when you have 4 sophomores starting, but they're going through kind of the same struggles that the girls have, as they're a very young team, and going through the Siouxland as a young team. As Central Lyon well knows, it wasn't that long ago where the Lions started a bunch of underclassmen, and we know how those seasons can go. So hopefully this year will be good experience for those sophomores and junior, and they'll come out better the other side.
All right, tip is controlled by the Lions. They'll start with the basketball. Lutmer to Spees. Ball kicked there by Jumbeck. Ball out of bounds. Underneath the basket to the Lions here.
Yeah, it looked like the Lions are setting up a play maybe for Andrew Austin.
Andrew Austin down low, 2-pointer is good.
Austin with quite the height advantage over Tyler Grieve.
Yep. Johnson to the lane, over to Grieve, down low to Jumbeck. Lutmer sails on by as Jumbeck connects on the 2-point attempt.
Yeah, smart play there by Jumbeck.
Very smart. Jumper by Lutmer is good. Johnson, top of the key, will run the point for the Mustangs. Denikis, top of the key. Johnson, floater, off the mark, rebound Lutmer. Jumper for Lutmer off the mark, off front and back iron. Rebound Denikus. Still a nice crowd on hand here in Rock Rapids for the second half of this doubleheader. Spiess comes away with the steal. He's going to go all the way in for reverse layup. Connects. Cooper Spiess on the board early. Again, Cooper playing some phenomenal defense the last couple nights.
Yes, he has.
Being typically tasked with guarding one of the more prominent scorers on the opposing team. Helkin bumped by Gerleman. That'll be the first on Mason, first on the Lions. Johnson running the point over to Jumback. Three-pointer is up from the right wing extended. Lutmer come out of the break with it over to Spiess. Oh boy, big advantage down low. Austin, they just missed him. Gerleman, 2-point jumper off the back iron and rattles home. Thought that was going to be a little long for Mason.
It looked like it was going to bounce
friendly
out.
shooter's roll. He knows, he's pretty familiar with these rims.
Yes, put quite a lot of time in here in the gym as Gerleman. Oh, good
idea
there
by Jumback off the fingertips of Denikus and out of bounds. Here comes Taylor Putnam, the senior, checking in.
The Dakota Wesleyan football commit, Taylor Putnam.
Lutmer all the way to the basket. Two-pointer is good off glass. And early timeout here by the Mustangs. 30 seconds, Mr. Cruz.
Take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Boston Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. Thank them for bringing you this broadcast and purchasing the video board that is being run tonight by Adrian Bonci, Central Line 8th grader. Some other 8th graders up here helping. Liam Vanderzee and Leo Groen are keeping stats on DAC stats so that the people in the gym can have an idea of how the stats are going, and so Mr. Engelman and I can see what the stats are. And producing tonight's broadcast, Levi Cooperschmidt and Jason Heiser.
Special thanks to Frontier Bank as I see them out working the concession stand
yes,
here tonight.
that's
And
right.
also threw out some T-shirts there in between sessions. So special thanks to them tonight, folks at Frontier Bank.
Lions on a little 1-3-1 zone defense out of that timeout. Haven't seen that for a while.
Trap in the corner down low. Good hesitation there by Grieve as Spiess tried for the block.
Yeah, I think
with no success.
I think
Gerleman, baseline, two-pointer good.
The Mustangs may have talked about in their preparation about letting the Lions try to go for
Leave
blocks
their
and
feet,
fly
yep.
by them, as that's the second time both baskets for the Mustangs have happened that way.
Putnam had it poked away out of bounds off Zach Lutmer. Don't forget, drop us a line in the chat, send us a text if you're listening at home. Putnam, top of the key, over to Johnson. Kick by Spiess. Mustangs will retain possession. Ooh, we got some big cookies coming up here.
Ooh.
Thank you. Oh, that's not for us. I thought he was bringing us a cookie. Shoot. Skunked again.
They looked at our waistline. They said, nah.
Johnson, top of the key, over to Helkin. Grieve, the lefty from the top, knocks down a three-pointer. Good shot there by number 4.
Yeah, Tyler Grieve, he's capable of stepping out and making those threes. Earlier this year, Tyler going for an 18-point night, so obviously capable of scoring.
Gerleman to the basket. Hit on the hand as he does so. He's going to get 2 foul shots here.
See the replay here. Gerleman takes it on the drive. Unable to get it in, but he will go to the line where he is shooting 84%.
Oh, in and out.
Announcer jinx, announcer jinx.
Yeah, I was going to I was holding back. Vanderzee checks in. Rex Van Wy will take a seat. Free throw good by Mason. 6-point lead, 13-7. Favor the Lions. Johnson all the way baseline. Couldn't quite get the reverse layup to go. Spiess to Lutmer. That's going to be short. Taylor Putnam going to attack Zach Lutmer, who, again, good use of the ball fake.
Yep. Now just a 4-point game.
Ball down low to Andrew Austin. Turnaround jumper off glass is good. Good shot there by Andrew Austin.
Yeah, Austin with 4 points here already in the first quarter.
Putnam off the mark. Rebound Austin. Here comes Zach Lutmer. Easy layup there for Zach.
Yeah, the Mustangs need to stop. Someone needs to get into Zach's face right away, as if you don't stop him by the three-point line, he's probably going to go all the way to the basket or find someone if he then the defense collapses.
Turnover, stolen by Spiess. Pass ahead to Gerleman. 2-point attempt is good.
Back to a 10-point lead just like that for the Lions.
Two minutes and change here left in the first quarter. Denikis top of the key over to Johnson. Pull-up jumper off the mark. Rebound Andrew Austin. Andrew Austin down low on the block. Off the glass and good for number 15. Nifty footwork.
Yeah, good drop step there by Austin. Spun back to his right. Took a big step with those long legs.
Helkins going to dribble into the lane. Shot attempt, no good. Lutmer comes away with it. Good dish. Off the mark by Austin, picked up by Lutmer. That was our first one-handed slam attempt,
Yeah,
I think.
he might have lost that one going up a little bit.
Putnam to the lane. Kicks to Johnson.
I was giving him a little grief this morning in the office. I told him that I wanted to see last night. He had the opportunity for a reverse two-handed dunk, and he traveled. I said, you got to just go up with confidence, Andrew. I know this from experience, off the trampoline at least.
Yeah.
You know?
So what EA Sports game was that? NBA 2K what? Off the mark there by Johnson. Cam Montague will check in, as will Rex Van Wy.
Micah Jumbeck and Max Gruss
Max
for
Gruss.
the Mustangs.
Johnson's second attempt from the line. Off the mark, tipped around. Jumbeck, long rebound. Denikis. Gruss, top of the key. We are under a minute left here in the first quarter. Steal by Gerleman. Quite a few of those last night, too, against West Lyon, and that layup attempt is good. Good anticipation there by number 22.
Yeah, Mason's got a little longer arms than I think people give him credit for, as he gets quite a few of those steals like that.
Down low to Denikis. Trapped on the baseline. Able to get rid of it. Tipped and out of bounds off Lutmer. We are 8 seconds left here in this first quarter. Number 12, that is Charlie Hamilton, will see his first action of the night, the junior. See if the Mustangs can get a shot off here with 8 seconds remaining. Lions got to play some tight defense. And in and out on the three-point attempt is Hamilton. Rebound Montague. That'll close out the first quarter. A 16-point lead, 25-9 in favor of your Lions.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back here at Central Lyon, where the Lions have a 16-point lead, start the second quarter. And now for George Little Rock, Brandon Van Briesen, Taylor Putnam, Max Gruss, Charlie Hamilton, and Micah Jumbeck. For the Lions, Cam Montag, Mason Gerlman, Rex Van Wy, Zach Lutmer, and Reese Vanderzee.
Jumbeck down low to Gruss. Turnaround shot, no good. Hamilton rebounds. Shot attempt won't fall, but he'll head to the free throw line. Charlie Hamilton, a junior, shoots it at 75% on the year. That foul goes against Cam Montag. Cam hit a couple big threes last night in the boys matchup against West Lyon. First shot by Hamilton's good.
Yeah, Montag with a big three right before the end of the first half. Rebound there by Van Briesen off the miss. Jumbeck for a long three.
Yep, long one. Tipped around. Andrew Austin comes away with it. And here we go on the attack. Gerleman back to Lutmer. 2-3 zone being applied here by the Mustangs. Three-pointer by Gerleman is good.
Mason Gerleman, leading scorer of the evening for all scorers, now at 12.
Van Briesen with the basketball. No good on that shot was Putnam. Van Briesen floater in the middle of the lane is good. And the ball out of bounds, off the Mustangs, they say, and Lions will have possession underneath their basket. Andrew Austin, no good on that shot attempt. Rebound, Gruss. Jumbeck. A little high-low action. Blocked from behind was Austin. Gerleman for three. Good on that shot attempt is Mason. Off of Putnam. And ball will go back to the Lions. Helken, Denikis, Johnson, and Grieve all check in for the Mustangs. I think we're back to our, nope, Charlie Hamilton's out there. I was going to say we're back to our starting lineup for the Mustangs.
Lions do go back to their starting lineup, though, as Spies checks in for Vanderzee.
Lutmer all the way to the basket. That's good.
That play was designed really for Mason Gerleman coming out the top of the key there, but overcommitted were the Mustangs. So Zach Lutmer just takes the ball off the dribble.
Johnson Shot was off, but I suppose it was going to be because Andrew Austin was about on top of him.
Mr. Engelman getting a cookie delivered to him.
I'm ecstatic.
Not middle schooler now. He's going to get some extra bonus points.
No.
Oh, okay.
No special treatment. Out of bounds off the Mustangs. Central Line basketball. 5:30 left in the second quarter. A 21-point lead early on here for the Lions. Lutmer to Austin. Austin in the middle of the key. And a little miscommunication as Van Wy tried to find Lutmer. About ready to kick my little son out of this game. He's all over the place back here.
Down by our feet over here.
Johnson top of the key over to Hamilton. Good pass. Helkin to Denikus, who connects on the layup.
Denikus' first 2 points of the ball game.
Down low to Lutmer. Spot up three from the corner. Zach Lutmer cashes in. Zach's been shooting a few more threes than normal last couple nights.
He's been knocking them down, which obviously helps the Lions' offense when you have 2 or 3 guys that are knocking down three-pointers consistently. A foul was called on Lutmer as Reese Vanderzee will check in for Rex Van Wy.
Johnson running the point for the Mustangs. Over to Tyler Grieve. Johnson to the lane. Right-hand layup, no good. Vanderzee, big rebound. Lions on the break, spin move. Lutmer off glass, no good. Denikus. Over to Johnson. A little screen and roll action. Suffocating defense being played here by the Lions. Andrew Austin near block, but Drew Denikus with the 2-point basket.
A good strong move there by Denikus.
Andrew Austin, turnaround off glass, no good. 2 foul shots coming Andrew's way. He's a 63% free throw shooter.
See that on the replay here. Austin nearly gets that one to go down, but he'll settle for opportunity at the line.
First attempt, up and good. Checking in is Brandon Van Briesen. Isaiah Johnson will take a seat. Second free throw just short for Austin. Rebound Drew Denikus. Tyler Grieve, 2-point attempt off the mark, tipped around, corralled by Vanderzee, who's going to lead the charge. Andrew Austin stepping on the baseline. Cam Montag will check in. Three minutes and change left here in the first half. 37-16. That's a 21-point lead for your Central Line Lions. Helkin top of the key. Good. Got a travel violation there on Denikus as he tried to maneuver to the other side of the lane.
Yeah, just a little too far underneath the basket was Drew Denikus.
Montag. And that'll rattle home. That's kind of his sweet spot there on the court.
Yeah, right in front of us. He made 2 of them there last night.
hate to give it away any scouting secrets, but he can hit that with consistency.
Yes, he can. He
Cam
is over.
Monte.
Coming in tonight, he was exactly a 50% free throw shooter. So obviously 1 for 1, going to improve that. I think your wife is really glad that she has to stick around for the 4th grade game at halftime. She's trying to corral your youngest there.
Denikis for 3. That's good. Nice shot there by Drew Denikis.
Yeah, showing his range.
No good on that shot attempt, Vanderzee, but he's going to be hit on the arm on his rebound attempt. Going to be out of bounds. That's the 3rd team foul, the 2nd on number 10. Number 10, number 25, Drew Denikis. Cam Monte for the 2-pointer. Grieve. Looking for Denikis, over to Groos. Van Briesen drives to the lane, floater off the mark, tipped around. Groos will snag it off backboard. Jay Schrick now seeing some action for the Lions. Gets that rebound. Vanderzee, big crossover and layup is good.
Very nice move from Reese Vanderzee. As Lions kind of without a true point guard out there. With Lutmer getting a little bit of a break. Rare break when he's not in foul trouble, especially. Van Briesen with it now, back to Denikis. Grieve will take the shot, blocked partially there by Spees, and Gerlman comes away with it. Mason Gerlman trying to get that one over to Cooper Spees, has it blocked out of bounds. Jumbeck and Putnam back into the game for the Mustangs. Lutmer back in for the Lions. Helkin and Grieve will take a seat for GLR, and Mason Gerlman will get a breather for the Lions. Spees with it now. Back over to Vanderzee. Lutmer will take a long 3. Zach Lutmer knocks down the 3-pointer. Zach now with 16 points on the game, leading all scorers. Just a few shy of his average of 20. Foul here called on number 2, Cooper Spees. The 7th team foul, so GLR will be in the bonus. Charlie Hamilton will check back into the game for Max Groos. And Tyler Grieve now coming in for GLR. Drew Denikis will get a breather here for the last 25 seconds. So Jumbeck will get an opportunity to score at the line. Shoots 79% from the free throw line. Very good free throw shooter is Micah Jumbeck. First one is up and good. And the second one is good as well. So Jumbeck goes 2 for 2. Looks like the Lions are going to hold so they can take the last shot here of this first half. George Lorock committing a foul. They have fouls to give. And Lutmer not letting them do it again. Takes it all the way to the rack. Gets the hoop and the harm. See the drive here. And that foul was called on number 3, Micah Jumbeck, his first, team 5th. Lutmer up, no good. Rebound down to Taylor Putnam. So Mustangs will get the last opportunity here. If they can get it off. No good. Wouldn't have been good if it went Anyway, Lions will take a 49-21 lead here at end of the first half. Reminder, we will have a halftime interview with CLGLR wrestling coach Curtis Eben to give a little recap of the weekend and the upcoming and the preview of what's coming up this weekend. And then we'll have some first half highlights put together by our two producers, Levi Cooperschmidt and Jason Heiser. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and, of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin and Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
And welcome back to the halftime show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon George Little Rock head wrestling coach Curtis Eben. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
Well, Coach, we are done with regular season. Postseason actually started already. Tell us a little bit about the sectional tournament last week.
Yeah, I went in with the full lineup. Wrestled pretty well for the most part. Had a couple guys fall short. You know, it's always hard to see your upperclassmen, your seniors that don't advance, just because it's you know, they put a lot of time and effort into our program, and you know, Landon Weiler was unable to came up a little short, got caught in a cradle, and ended up getting pinned. You know, and so you hate to see anybody's career come to an end. And for Landon, he put a lot of time and effort in our program. A great kid, and you know, it's always hard to watch those kids walk away.
And so we have 4 kids moving on to the district tournament, which is this coming Saturday, 11 o'clock start time over in Sioux Center.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about those 4.
And so, yeah, you know, Levi Kramer, 113, made it through. He won his bracket on Saturday, beat this Vargas kid from Rock Valley Boyne Hall that he lost to previously. So it's a big win for Levi. And then 120 was Reagan Hashi. Came up short in the finals, got second place, but overall had a really good day. And, you know, we just got to close our gap a little bit, a few less mistakes in that finals match, and a kid that maybe we can beat this coming weekend at Sioux Center. And then we move up to 195. Trevor Darren advanced. Trevor wrestled in the semifinals. Had a real tough kid from Spirit Lake, a Jerva kid, ended up beating. And then he fell to Tweed from West Lyon in the finals. Again, you know, just wrestled well. I thought he wrestled extremely well in the semis, in the finals. But we just got to make sure we got crisp up some of the things that we do. And he's got a tough road ahead of him coming up here. And then Lyle Moore, 220. Lyle had a good day. I think he pinned his way through the tournament. A kid that, you know, I feel could advance next weekend if he just wrestles and stays in good position throughout those matches.
Yeah, it was interesting at the 195-pound bracket. Coach Lyle Lundgren was doing the broadcast with me, and we had to talk about the fact that Tyler Jerva from Spirit Lake Park was actually the highest-ranked wrestler in the state at that tournament, but yet he was the 3 seed because of head-to-head competition, and then end up not advancing with Trevor able to get that win in the semifinals versus Jerva. So a big win for Trevor Darren to advance the districts.
Yeah, you know, that Jerva kid's a very good kid. Like you said, he beat that Turwee kid twice this year. He beat Bunt at least once or twice. So, again, for Trevor to come away and get the win, it's a big win for him, and hopefully carry some momentum going into this weekend.
And once again, for those that don't know, this weekend the district tournament, and then the top 4 wrestlers in each bracket, and the top 2 will move on to the state tournament, which will start a week from Thursday.
Yep, that's right. Yep, and so you know, we're the morning session this year for 2A, and so get up nice and early, get weighed in, and get going right away. So you know, it's kind of nice to have that type of state tournament schedule where you can just get up and get going, and you don't have to worry about it. So, you know, we look forward to that. Hopefully get all 4 guys down there.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck this weekend and in the future, and thanks for taking some time to join me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, we'll be back with more of the halftime show after these words from our sponsors.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back here at Central Lyon as we are getting started, or ready to start, that is, our second half. Lions with the 28-point advantage. Remind everyone that we'll be back in the air next Tuesday, February 15th. Girls basketball regional quarterfinals. Central Lyon girls will face the winner of Lawton Bronson and Western Christian. 7 o'clock start time there. And then next Thursday, February 17th, boys basketball district semifinals. Central Lyon will face the winner of Sheldon and West Monona. Again, 7 o'clock tip-off. As we mentioned earlier, all postseason events do require you to purchase a ticket online in advance. You cannot come to the door with cash. You do need to get online and buy a ticket that goes for all postseason events. Does not matter which sports, boys or girls. Doesn't matter where it's located. That is a policy implemented last year by the Boys and Girls Associations. So just be aware of that. If you're planning on going, we encourage you all to get to an event. But you do have to purchase a ticket online as Spees gets the easy bucket to start the second half. Makes the lead 51-21. Jumbeck with it now. Finds Grieve wide open underneath. Tyler Grieve had found a soft spot in the Lions defense. Spees on the dribble drive is bumped. We'll have a foul called here on number 3, Micah Jumbeck, his second first team foul of this quarter. Mr. Engelman, welcome back. Good job down during halftime, coaching and officiating those fourth grade girls. Lots of good movement down there. Hands extended, good defense being played. Rex Van Wy gets a bucket.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The kids were pretty excited. Kids were excited to do it. Pretty pumped up, so.
I'd say so. They all came just running by here just a second ago.
Yeah.
They didn't. Apparently, they didn't run off all their energy during that 6 or 7 minutes.
I don't think they're going to be going to bed anytime soon.
I'm glad I'm not an elementary teacher.
Yeah. You're a little pumped up tomorrow. Layup there by Lutmer is good.
Did see all the fourth grade teachers, though, down in the corner rooting them on. Fourth grade.
Big supporting cast.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Even saw some of the, I saw Reagan Van Wy down there, some of the girls from the varsity game. Long three missed there by Helkin.
Andrew Austin maneuvering down low. Two-pointer is up and good. Isaiah Johnson into the lane, off the mark, rebound Van Wy. Foul on Johnson.
Lutmer, the leading scorer on the evening, has 20 points. Drew Denikis, after a slow start, did get 7 points in that second quarter. He's the leading scorer for the Mustangs. Rex Van Wy leading all rebounders with 4. And a few Mustangs with 2.
Good pass, Lutmer to Austin. Two-pointer is good. That'll stretch the lead to 36. Denikis down low, fouled by Van Wy.
I think actually it's going to be a foul called on Cooper Spees. As he was coming around the side there trying to poke that ball away. Grab the arm of Denikis.
Basket good there by Denikis. Gruce and Putnam will check in. Second one also good by Denikis. Gerleman into the lane. Shot, no good, tipped around. And a ticky-tack foul there by Andrew Austin. Can't believe it. Jumbeck has the basketball. Denikis, jumper, short, and out of bounds.
Denikis fading away on that one instead of going straight up. Didn't quite have enough on it. Boy, it's just looking at the video board for our stats, unofficially, of course, but the Lions shooting better from three-point than they are from the free throw line. They're only shooting 40% from the free throw line, but before that miss, they were 5 for 6, now 5 for 7 from the three-point line on this game. Not very often do you see that, where you shoot better from beyond the arc than you do from the charity stripe.
Errant pass by Helkin, stolen by Lutmer. Van Wy on the baseline. Lions are working around the perimeter. Long three-pointer by Lutmer is good.
Boy, Zach's made a couple of them from that distance tonight. He also made one from almost that exact same point last night when he was being guarded by a West Lyon defender. Then those two had a little talk on the way back to down the other side of the court.
Helkin all the way in for a layup, off the glass, good. Up ahead to Andrew Austin, just like that. Anything you can do, I can do better kind of thing.
Yeah, that was a good look ahead there. And a good job for Austin to corral it and still get the points, as wasn't the easiest thing to do.
Jump back over to Putnam. Helkin. Denikis.
That time Denikis goes more straight up with the shot. Makes it.
Lutmer for two, a little hard off the iron, and over the back call on Andrew Austin. And checking in is Vanderzee and Montag. Austin and Van Wy take a seat. Denikis and Jumbeck will also find the bench as Hamilton and Grieve come back in.
Now we've reached running clock territory.
Lutmer picks the pocket of Putnam and two-handed slam. Helkin, top of the key. Spies playing good defense. Grieve to Putnam, back to Helkin. Long range three for Helkin, off the mark and out of bounds off the Mustangs. Van Briesen will check in. Helkin take a seat.
Again, George Little Rock will be off until Monday. They will play MMCRU at South O'Brien. That'll be a 6:30 p.m. start in the first of a doubleheader over in South O'Brien next Monday to start the postseason.
Long three by Lutmer off the mark, but Vanderzee swoops in, gets the offensive rebound and putback.
Good athletic move there by Reese Vanderzee. Lions will be back in action on Friday over in Rock Valley to finish out the regular season.
That's always a tight one over in Rock.
Yeah. We played Rock Valley here the first time around. That was a overtime game, overtime win for the Lions. Rock Valley, though, with an uncharacteristic loss to Sioux Center a couple weeks ago.
25 seconds left in this third quarter. Gerleman, good pump fake. Three-pointer up and good.
Good job there, Mason. It looked like he almost bobbled the ball when he started his shooting motion, but able to control it and get his 18th point of the ball game, and right at his average of 17.9. So,
and that shot by Johnson is off the mark, and that'll end the third quarter. Big quarter for the Lions as they now have a sizable lead, 71-29 against the Georgia Little Rock Mustangs.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rate?
you can finish eating that if you want to. Back here in Rock Rapids as we are getting set to start the fourth quarter. Mustangs will start with the ball. Denikis over to Helkin. Being guarded now by Jay Schrick. Isaiah Johnson over to Jumbeck. Jumbeck for three, and it's good. So Micah Jumbeck, his first made three-pointer of the evening. Good dump down. Vaynersy to Andrew Austin. The Cousins connect for a two-point basket. Helkin with it now, dump down to Denikis. Blocked from behind by Montag. Rebound Grieve, no good. That one's tipped out of bounds by Isaiah Johnson. It'll be Lions basketball. Montag almost throws it away there. And a couple sloppy passes will end up with a jump ball. Lions will maintain possession.
Got a shout out here, Mr. Cruz. Older brother of Zach Lutmer, Nick Lutmer, the long arm of the law down there in Sioux City, is reaching out.
All right.
Either working or probably just getting out of the weight room is Nick.
One or the other. One or the other.
Push there. We got a foul on number 10. Monte, his third, team fourth.
I have to ask Nick next time he's up for a game how many of those two-hand flushes that he had that like his younger brother just did off a steal.
Blocked by Schrick. Loose ball secured by Vanderzee.
Nate Miss checked in the game.
Nate Miss
last break there for the Lions.
Johnson going to get called for the foul.
That is Johnson's second foul, third team foul.
Spieth, baseline, has it tipped away, out of bounds. It's going to be off Spieth. Turnover by the Lions. 41-point lead here for the team in white.
Speaking of jobs and careers, I do believe we have an open position for next school year here at the Central Lyon Community School District, don't we there, Mr. Engelman?
What's that?
An open position here at Central Lyon for next year?
Yes, absolutely. If you're out there and you know of anyone who wishes to teach special education at Central Lyon, we'd love to hear from you or hear from that individual. as well as anyone who's entertaining the idea of driving bus. I actually passed my bus test the other day.
Oh, did you? Congratulations.
So just another thing I'm going to add to the docket. But so yeah, I got some. If you want to drive some bus, want to do any coaching, if you want to do some paraprofessional work, substitutes. We could always use more
take
substitutes. We have a great list of substitutes currently, but we could always use a few more. So speaking of substitutes, I got to shout out to the Meisters.
Oh, yeah.
Jan stopped me this morning and said she's been listening, but she's a little hesitant to call in once in a while. But I owe it to her to give her and Randy Meister a shout out.
Always there when you need them. Randy, a long time George Little Rock teacher. Those George Little Rock fans, if you grew up in George or Little Rock, you probably had Mr. Meister as a middle school science teacher. I'm not sure what else. I'm sure he taught more than one thing. He was there for a long time before he retired.
Grieve from the free throw line connects on the first. Yeah, so if you want to join the Central Line team, we do have some openings, so let us know. What other announcements do we have, Mr. Cruz?
I got to make sure that we mention that starting here in a couple Sundays, Sunday, February 20th, we'll be having a little 3rd through 6th youth football skills work here at the school for both Central Line and George Little Rock. Current 3rd through 6th graders. 3rd grade starts at 4, 4th grade at 4:30, 5th grade at 5, 6th grade at 5:45. So just some shorter sessions, but we'll be working on some strength and agility and general strength and agility, but also then relating it to football and working on some football-specific things. Free to attend. No need to sign up. Just show up. Do that for a few
stay
weeks.
all day. Oh, boy. I might drop my family off.
Well, maybe not your family. You got like 18 kids, so you have your own football team. But no,
Danicus with the drive, blocked by Vandersee, but they're going to say he got him with the body.
Yeah, we want to start some work with the youth while there's nothing really going on. The end of the AAU wrestling season will be basically that time, and the basketball season's coming to an end as well shortly after that. So,
a couple subs. Den Hartog. Tommy Den Hartog checks in for the first time.
Yeah, Tommy has played in the earlier game, the JVR game, had a good game. Watched a little bit of that.
Danicus hits the second free throw. Charlie Hamilton will check in for him. Daniel Stilson is now also in for the Lions. Vandersee will take a seat. He's done for the evening, I'm sure. Landon Thiessen's out there, and double one.
We'll see if Stilson can match Miss's made three-pointer last night, as those two in a constant competition to see who can score more.
Schrick for three, no good. Good box out there by Gruce. Helkin to Van Briesen. Helkin in the lane. Adjusted his two-point shot there and connects.
Now, that was a good shot there. It was pretty toughly guarded by the Lions.
Stilson, I thought he was going to throw that one up. Montag to Thiessen. Ooh, tip pass from Montag to miss. Just off the rim. Helkin from the baseline. No good. Rebound, Den Hartog. Van Briesen will try a three. He connects. We're going to have a substitute timeout as number 40 for the Mustangs, Max DeBoer, will check in for the first time. And both the Holford brothers are going to see some action. Ephraim and Ethan. Jay Schrick, Cam Montag will take a seat. Ephraim to Ethan, over to Daniel. Stilson's going to line up a three. Just off, tipped around. Van Briesen comes away with it.
Looked good from this angle.
It did look good. DeBoer loses the handle. Ethan Holford with the steal. Daniel Stilson, he might try another one. No, he decided not to. Ball tipped away and stolen. Max DeBoer, a good defensive play there.
Yeah, good job by Max to work around to the front side and get that tip.
Nathan Miss runs into a steal there. Ephraim Holford telling his brother to get open. A little two-man game between the Holford brothers there in the corner, and then Miss has it slapped away by Hamilton. Stilson is going to try a three. Off the mark. Max DeBoer. Good outlet up ahead to Charlie Hamilton. Slam attempt just off. Nate Miss going to try a three. No good. Ethan Holford blocked from behind by Hamilton, but they're going to call foul. Send Ethan to the line.
See the replay here. The rebound there by Ethan.
Ethan sinks a free throw. Carson Van at top will check in. Landon Thiessen will check out. A couple subs here for the Mustangs. I think we got Duvall,
DeLeo,
and Kroll.
Mr. Postma's buddy, Colin DeLeo. They're both Packer fans, so.
Well, I'm a Packer fan.
Well, yeah.
I'm not as.
Not as diehard.
I don't announce it as much as Postma.
Not as diehard as those two, I don't think.
No.
No, they'll sit and have in-depth conversations during Lombardi time at football. Colin and Coach Postma will.
Den Hartog no good. Up and good for Kroll. Jack Kroll with a basket.
Kroll, just a freshman. Getting in the scorebook tonight.
Kroll basket is good. Ethan Holford to Nathan Miss. Bounces around. Here comes Den Hartog. Duvall for three. Oh, in and out. DeLeo no good. And Holford will dribble it out, and that does it.
Lions get the 74-42 victory. They improve to 19-1 overall, 16-1 in conference play. Georgia Little Rock falls to 1-20 overall and 0-18 in Siouxland Conference play. Georgia Little Rock will start their postseason next Monday as they will play MMCRU. That game will be in South O'Brien, a 6:30 start time. The Lions will finish up Siouxland Conference play in the regular season. Final game will be this Friday over in Rock Valley, and then the Lions will open up next week, Thursday, as they have a bye for the district quarterfinals, and they will open up their postseason play next week, Thursday, versus the winner of Sheldon and West Monona. For Mr. Jason Engelman, I'm Jeff Cruz. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next